horrific persecution of Falun Gong in China. It has since developed into one of the longest and most serious periods of persecution by any government against a group of its own people in history. The practice, also known as Falun Dafa, encourages people to adhere to the three simple principles of truth, compassion and forbearance. And since 1992, when it was first introduced to the world by Li Hongzhi, many millions of people in China and across the world have discovered the belief system and been profoundly moved by its philosophy, including all of those people here, all of those people present here today that you can see behind me. Falun Dafa now has approximately 100 million followers around the world, all of whom have been affected one way or another by the CCP's crackdown on its practice. In July 1999, the CCP summarily banned the practice in China, since when thousands upon thousands of practitioners have been tortured to death, the real numbers not really known, and many millions more have been deeply affected by cruel methods of persecution, imprisonment without trial, physical and mental torture, electric shock treatment, being forced to stand in severely uncomfortable positions for long periods of time, often in conditions of extreme heat or cold, violent interrogations, forced recantations of belief, sleep deprivation, and the most heinous crime of forced organ harvesting for profit, which, as we just heard, has since been uncovered by international investigations to have been carried out systematically by the CCP for a period of 20 years or more. And let us not forget that this all happened against a group of its own citizens who are seeking to do nothing more than to be able to practice in a peaceful environment in order to improve their own physical and mental well-being, and above all to the benefit of society as a whole. Despite this huge barrier, practitioners in China are undeterred and refuse to give up their belief. The CCP has not affected or reduced the positive effects Falun Dafa has had on the world, and this fact clearly points to an end to the persecution before too long. It can only be a matter of time before the Chinese government succumbs to the pressures of good over evil. We would therefore call upon the Chinese Communist Party to come to its senses, realise the benefits to China and the world offered by practitioners of Falun Gong, to release all practitioners who are being held in prisons across China, and to end this horrific persecution without further delay. The world is ready for practitioners of Falun Gong to be released from this tyranny once and for all, and to be allowed to live and practice in peace in China as well as abroad. Thank you very much.